The dust is still settling on the debris of the person you were and the ghost of me. I'm standing in the center of the vacant lot where we built a palace that the world forgot. The windows are jagged, the rafters are thin, and I don't know where the healing begins. I'm checking the pulse of the stone cold floor, listening for a heartbeat that isn't there anymore. The gravity shifted, the damage is done. I'm looking for shadows instead of the sun. After the fall, when the screaming has stopped and the very last promise has finally been dropped, I'm wandering through the remains of the grace with a map of the tears on my tired out face. It's so quiet here in the wreckage of us, under a sky made of ashes and rust. I'm learning to walk, I'm learning to crawl in the hollowed out silence after the fall. I found your old watch in the cracks of the wall, frozen at the moment we lost it all. The hands aren't moving, the silver is stained like the memory of how much it actually rained. I'm salvaging pieces I thought I could save, but I'm just digging deeper into the grave. I'm checking the pulse of a stone cold Thor, listening for a heartbeat that isn't there anymore. The gravity shifted, the damage is done. I'm looking for shadows instead of the sun. After the fall, when the screaming has stopped and the very last promise has finally been dropped, I'm wandering through the remains of the grace with the map of the tears on my tired out face. It's so quiet here in the wreckage of us, under a sky made of ashes and rust. I'm learning to walk, I'm learning to crawl in the hollowed out silence after the fall. They say the view is better from the ground once you lost the height in the heavy sound. But all I see is the height that we had, and how forever turned into this bad. After the fall, when the screaming has stopped and the very last promise has finally been dropped, I'm wandering through the remains of the grace with a map of the tears on my tired out face. It's so quiet here in the wreckage of us, under a sky made of ashes and rust. I'm learning to walk, I'm learning to crawl in the hollowed out silence The coffee's cold on the nightstand, just where you left it yesterday. I'm tracing lines with my trembling hand in the dust that won't go away. The silence here has a heavy sound, like a choir that forgot the tune. And every floorboard in this house is screaming out for you. After you left, the clock just stopped, but the world kept moving on. I'm reaching out for a ghost I lost in the gray of every dawn. It's a hollow wake, a silent scream, a life I didn't choose. I'm waking up from a broken dream, with everything to lose. After you left, I'm just a shell of the man I used to be. I saw your coat behind the door, and for a second I forgot. I started talking to the floor about the things that we had bought, but the echo is the only voice that ever answers back to me. I'd trade my soul if I had the choice to change these histories. After you left, the clock just stopped, but the world kept moving on. I'm reaching out for a ghost I lost in the gray of every dawn. It's a hollow wake, a silent scream, a life I didn't choose. I'm waking up from a broken dream, with everything to lose. After you left, I'm just a shell of the man I used to be. I say that time isn't healing hand, but it feels like a sharpened blade, building castles in the sinking sand of every promise that we made. Now the bed is wide and the light is dim, and I'm shivering in the heat, counting breaths until the walls close in. The tragedy's complete. After you left, the clock just stopped, but the world kept moving on. I'm reaching out for a ghost I lost in the gray of every dawn. It's a hollow wake, a silent scream, a life I didn't choose. I'm waking up from a broken dream, with everything to lose. After you left, I'm just a shell of the man I used to be. The door is locked, the lights are low, but I've got nowhere left to go. After you left, I stayed behind. The maples are bleeding a violent red, like every forever that we ever said. I'm raking the leaves from the patch of the yard where breathing without you is getting too hard. The wind has a whistle that sounds like your name. It's calling me back to the center of flame, but the porch light is flickering, dying and low, and I'm watching the ghost of the summer just go. I'm alone in October, I'm shivering cold in a sweater of memories, tattered and old. The sky is a bruise of the deep indigo, and there isn't a place left for a spirit to go. The harvest is bitter, the garden is dead, and I'm haunted by voices inside of my head. It's a long way to winter, a long way to rest, when I'm alone in October with a hole in my chest. I saw our reflection in a puddle of rain, but it's just the distortion of salt and of pain. I'm checking the mailbox for letters you've kept in the corner of dreams where the promises slept. The days are getting shorter, the shadows are long, and I'm humming the bridge of a broken down song. The neighbors are carving their pumpkins for show, but I'm hollowed out and I've got nowhere to go. I'm alone in October, I'm shivering cold in a sweater of memories, tattered and old. The sky is a bruise of a deep indigo, and there isn't a place left for a spirit to go. The harvest is bitter, the garden is dead, and I'm haunted by voices inside of my head. It's a long way to winter, a long way to rest. I'm alone in October with a hole in my chest, with a hole in my chest. Frost is creeping on the window pane, tracing the paths of the late autumn rain. I trade all the gold in the trees just to see one flicker of life from the person you'd be if you hadn't walked out in the middle of fall and left me with nothing at all. I'm alone in October, I'm shivering cold in a sweater of memories, tattered and old. The sky is a bruise of a deep indigo, and there isn't a place left for a spirit to go. The harvest is bitter, the garden is dead, and I'm haunted by voices inside of my head. It's a long way to winter, a long way to rest, when I'm alone in October with a hole in my chest, falling like the leaves on the ground, falling, and I'm making a sound. Alone in October, just I'm cleaning the sugar from the edge of the cup, trying to find where the story broke up. You left a half-eaten dream on the plate, and a sorry that showed up a lifetime too late. I used to believe in the honey and the light, in a way that you whispered my name in the night. But the silk has been stripped from the skeleton frame, and I'm finally learning the rules of the game. It's a bitter little truth, a jagged old pill that's sitting right here on the windowsill. You never intended to stay for the spring. You were just resting your tired out ways, the sharp-edged reality cold to the bone that I was the only one building a home. The sweetness was borrowed, the hollow is mine, and this bitter little truth at the end of the line. I saw your reflection in a glass of cheap wine, a distortion of everything I thought was mine. You played the part of the anchor and shield while you were already out in the field, searching for exits and scouting the road, while I was the one carrying all of the load. There's no more excuses, there's no more perhaps, just the sound of the structural center collapse. It's a bitter little truth, a jagged old pill that's sitting right here on the windowsill. You never intended to stay for the spring. You were just resting your tired out wing. It's a sharp-edged reality cold to the bone that I was the only one building a home. The sweetness was borrowed, the hollow is mine, and this bitter little truth at the end of the line. The lies were still sweet, to walk in the dream where we felt so complete. But the fog has been lifted, the curtain is drawn, and I'm standing here naked and cold in the dawn, with the weight of the knowing as heavy as lead, and the ghost of a promise that's already dead. It's a better little truth, a jagged old pill that's sitting right here on the windowsill. You were never intended to stay for the spring. You were just resting your tired out wing. It's a sharp-edged reality cold to the bone that I was the only one building a home. The sweetness was borrowed, the hollow is mine, and this bitter little truth at the end of the line. No sugar left, just a burn in my throat. The end of the chapter that we never wrote. Bitter, so bitter. Just the truth. The medicine cabinet is missing your face, just a ring of white dust in a hollowed out space. I try to scrub clean every print on the glass, but I'm paralyzed watching the minutes all pass. I'm wearing your flannel to keep out the chill, but the fabric is thin and the room standing still. I thought time was a bandage, I thought it would bind the jagged edged corners of a fractured mind. But the scab is so fragile, the surface is worn, and every remember is a fresh pressed thorn. It's a bleeding memory, it won't ever close. The deeper the roots, well, the sharper the rose. I'm trying to heal, deep injury, just a never-ending bleeding memory. I saw someone laugh with the tilt of your head, and for a split second the sadness was dead, and the gravity hit like a physical blow, reminding me why I had to let go. I'm bandaging shadows and stitching the air, but the hole in my chest is still perfectly there. I thought time was a bandage, I thought it would bind the jagged edge quarters of a fractured mind, but the scab is so fragile, the surface is warm, and every remember is a fresh pressed thorn. It's a bleeding memory, it won't ever close. The deeper the roots will, the sharper the rose. I'm trying to heal, but I'm leaking my ears, a river of salt and the canyon of fears. Every street we once walked is a wide open vein, and I'm drowning again in the pulse of the pain. It's a ghost in the blood, it's a soul deep injury, just a never-ending bleeding memory. They say I should wash all the linens and floors and bolt up the windows and lock all the doors, but how do I clean up the red from the soul? And the part that you took was the part that made whole. It's a bleeding memory, it won't ever close. The deeper the roots well, the sharper the rose. I'm trying to heal, but I'm leaking my ears, a river of salt and a canyon of fear. Every street we once walked is a wide open bay, and I'm drowning again in the pulse of the pain. It's a ghost in the blood, it's a soul deep injury, just a never-ending bleeding memory. Still leaking, still red. Every word you ever said, it won't stop. One more drop, bleeding, just a bleeding memory. The streetlights flicker in a rhythm of doubt, while the last of the daylight is bleeding out. I'm sitting on the edge of a velvet sky, where the blue turns heavy and the shadows lie. It's the time of day when the truth hits home, that I'm breathing in a room where I'm all alone. The sun is gone, but the stars are late, and I'm caught in the middle of a hollow state. In the blue I will cry when the world turns cold. I'm holding on to stories that we never told. It's the color of the ache, it's the shade of the end. The moment I stop trying to just pretend, every ghost of your laugh, every ghost of your name is flickering low in a dying flame. Oh, the sky is weeping and I don't know why, except for the weight of this blue hour cry. erase the dust on your side of the bed with 1,000 words that I should have said. The navy clouds are a bruise on the night, drowning the ghost of the evening light. I reach for the phone and I pull back my hand in a house built of glass on a desert of sand. The silence is humming a low steady blue, and every cold corner is calling for you. In the blue I'll cry when the world turns cold. I'm holding all the stories that we never told. It's the color of the ache, it's the shade of the air. The moment I stop trying to just pretend, every ghost of your laugh, every ghost of your name is flickering low in a dying flame. Oh, the sky is weeping and I don't know why, except for the weight of this blue hour cry. And it's no longer day, just a freezing mist that won't go away. The loneliest hint that a heart can see is the indigo space where you used to be. In the blue I'll cry when the world turns cold. I'm holding on to stories that we never told. It's the color of the air, it's the shade of the air. A moment I stop trying to just pretend, every ghost of your laugh, every ghost of your name is flickering low with a dying flame. Oh, the sky is weeping and I don't know why, except for the weight of his blue hour cry. Just a blue hour cry, fading into black. You're never coming back. The blue is all I have. Calendar stuck on a Tuesday in June. I'm whistling the ghost of a half-broken tune. The dust on the mantle is settling deep on the promises that we were supposed to keep. I haven't moved the chair where you used to sit. I'm still lighting candles that you already quit. The world is a blur of the fast and the new, but I'm standing still in the shadow of you. The clock on the wall is a liar and a thief, counting the hours but ignoring the grief. I'm caught in yesterday, drowning in debt, waiting for us to happen again. I'm a prisoner of maybe and a victim of was, chasing the feeling of what our love does. Everyone's moving, they're crossing the line, but I'm staying back in a different time. A beautiful wreck in a permanent gray, just a heartbeat away, caught in yesterday. Caught in yesterday. I walked to the corner, I bought the same bread, replaying the things that you never quite said. I'm wearing the sweater that smells like your skin, a soft woolen cage that I'm living within. The neighbors are asking if I'm doing fine, while I'm tracing the ghost of your hand into mine. The world is a blur of the fast and the new, but I'm standing still in the shadow of you. The clock on the wall is a liar and a thief, counting the hours but ignoring the grief. light and it's white, but I'm much too tired to see what's inside. If I step out of then I lose you for good. And I'd stay in this wreckage if I only could. I'm caught in yesterday, drowning in them, waiting for us to happen again. I'm a prisoner, maybe, and I peep till my eyes, chasing the feeling of what our love does. Everyone's moving, they're trusting their life, and I'm staying back in a different time. A beautiful wreck in a permanent grave, just a heartbeat away, caught in yesterday. Yesterday, the only place you stay. Don't turn the light on, don't bring me down. Still caught in yesterday. The steam is stopped rising from the ceramic room. The kitchen is quiet and the hall is dim. I made 2 cups out of habit and grief, a temporary lapse in a painful belief that you're still in the shower or finding your keys or humming a melody caught in the breeze. But the liquid is black and the surface is still, a mirror in the ice on the windowsill. It's a cold coffee love, a bitter remains of the fire we had running through our veins. It's the dregs at the bottom, the acid and grit of a house that is empty and a lamp that's unlit. I'm sitting here staring at your empty chair, breathing in the silence of the stagnant air. No more warmth in the morning, no more sugar in the cup, just a cold coffee love while the sun's coming up. I remember the mornings of laughter and steam, when the world was as soft as a heavy-set dream. We'd share the same mug and we share the same space, with the light of the dawn on your beautiful face. Now I'm drinking the shadow of what used to be, and it tastes like the salt of a dark, lonely sea. I can't bring myself to just pour it away, because it's the last thing you touched on your very last day. It's a cold coffee love, a bitter remains of the fire we had running through our veins. It's the dregs at the bottom, the acid and grit of a house that is empty and a lamp that's unlit. I'm sitting here staring at your empty chair, breathing in the silence of the stagnant air. No more warmth in the morning, no more sugar the sun's coming up.
Coffee, love, bitter remains of the fire we had run into our veins. It's the dregs at the bottom, the acid and grit of a house that is empty and a lap that's unlit. I'm sitting here staring at your empty chair, breathing in the silence of the stagnant air. No more warmth in the morning, no more sugar in the cup. Cold coffee, love, oh, the sun's coming back. Left it on the table, left it in the pot. I'm keeping the cold since it's all that I've coffee. Glass is still shaking from the slam of the door, but the silence is louder than the thunder before. I'm standing in the kitchen where we used to dance, staring at the ruins of a broken chance. The air is getting thin and the walls are closing in. I can't find a place where the endings begin. Just a static in my head and a weight in my chest as the ghost of your shadow puts the daylight to rest. It's a crashing quiet, it's a deafening roar of the life that we lived and the love we ignore. No more screaming, no more tears left to fall, just the sound of the nothingness covering it all. I'm drowning in the stillness, I'm lost in the height of the crashing quiet. In the middle of the night, it's the sound of a heart when it finally breaks without making a noise, for both of our sakes. Your keys on the counter are a cold silver stain, the hollow vibration of a wedding ring. I'm listening for footsteps that aren't on the stairs, while the dust settles down on the empty chairs. The clock on the mantle has a violent tick, and the sweetness of memories making me sick. The peace that I wanted is a war in my mind, leaving every I love you a lifetime behind. It's a crashing quiet, it's a deafening roar over the life that we lived and the love we ignored. No more screaming, no more tears left to fall, just the sound of the nothingness covering it all. into death where it used to be warm. I give every secret and every last breath to hear one more argument to cheat this slow death. But the volume is zero and the static is high underneath the weight of a wordless goodbye. It's a crashing quiet, it's a deafening roar of the life that we lived and the love we ignored. No more screaming, no more tears left to fall. Just the sound of the nothingness covering it all. I'm drowning in the stillness, I'm lost in the high of the crashing quiet in the middle of the night. The sound of the horn when it finally breaks without making a noise. For both of our sakes, so quiet, I can hear my own blood. So quiet, like a house in a flood. The crashing quiet is all that's left of us. I'm turning all the lights on one by one, trying to reclaim what the setting sun took away when he stepped across the floor and carried out the life I was living for. The hallway is a tunnel that never ends, full of hollow shadows and broken friends. I used to know the shape of every wall, but now I'm just waiting for the dark to fall. It's darker than before now that you're gone, a heavy kind of black that outlasts the dawn. The moon is just a hole in the midnight sky, and I'm tired of asking the heavens why. Every candle flickers, every fire burns cold, like a tragic story that's already told. I never knew the night could shut a door, but it's darker than before. Yeah, it's darker than before. I found a photograph in a velvet frame, but the glass is cold and it feels like shame. How we looked so bright in the summer rain before the light was swallowed by the pain. Now I'm navigating by the touch of my hands across the wreckage of our hollow plans. There's a blindness creeping into every room, a slow motion descent into the gloom. It's darker than before now that you're gone, a heavy kind of black that outlasts the dawn. The moon is just a hole in the midnight sky, and I'm tired of asking the heavens why. Every candle flickers, every fire burns cold, like a tragic story that's already told. I never knew the night could shut a door, but it's darker than before. Yeah, it's darker than before. settling in the dirt. It's darker than before, now that you're gone. A heavy kind of black that outlasts the dawn. The moon is just a hole in the midnight sky. And now I'm tired of asking the heavens why. Every candle flickers, every fire burns cold, like a strived story that's already told. I never knew the night could shut a door, but it's darker than before. It's darker than before. Stars tonight, silver lining, just the sun and the shadows, and the light resigning. Darker, so much darker than before. I'm looking at the stars through a window of frost, counting the miles to the version of us that I lost. You're still in the hallway, you're still in the light of a memory that's burning too steady and bright. But the calendar's turned and the seasons have fled, and I'm sleeping alone in a city of lead. I reach for your shadow, but my fingers go through to a horizon that's empty of anything you. It's a distant forever, a long-range goodbye, a flicker of gold in a charcoal sky. We promised a lifetime, we swore on the moon, but the always we wanted ended too soon. Now you're a planet I can't even see, or a radio signal that's drifted from me. It's a beautiful heartache, a permanent sever in the cold, quiet space of a distant forever. I saw a reflection in a glass downtown, and I look like a building that's being torn down. I still have your number, I still have the keys to a door that's been locked by the winterly breeze. But the voice in my head doesn't sound like your own. It's a static of distance, a hollowed out tone. I'm learning that forever is a matter of scale, and I'm just a ghost on a vanishing trail. It's a distant forever, a long-range goodbye, a flicker of gold in a charcoal sky. We promised a lifetime, we swore on the moon, but the always we wanted ended too soon. Now you're a planet I can't even see, or a radio signal that's drifted from me. It's a beautiful heartache, a permanent sever in the cold, quiet space of a distant forever. If I scream your name, would it echo for years through the atmosphere made of myself and my tears? Or is the vacuum too thick and the silence too wide, with no place for a desperate heart to just hide? You're moving at light speed away from my soul. It's a distant forever, a long range goodbye, a flicker of gold in a charcoal sky. We promised a lifetime, we swore on the moon, but the always we wanted ended too soon. Now you're a planet I can't even see, or a radio signal that's drifted from me. It's a beautiful heartache, a permanent severed, cold, quiet space of a distant forever. So far away out of the light, just a small speck in the middle of my distant buzzing on the edge of the wood. I'm staring at the screen like I know that I should, but your name is a spark in a room full of gas, a jagged reminder of a love made of glass. I finally stopped checking the clock for your car. I finally stopped wondering just where you are. Don't reach through the static, don't break through the wall. I finally found balance, I'm scared I might fall. One hello from you is a landslide of pain, and I'm just now drying my heart from the rain. Don't call me when the moon hits the floor. Don't call me when you're walking past my door. Don't tell me you're lonely, don't tell me you're blue, because I'm still recovering from a version of you. Every vibration is a ghost in my hand, a message that's written in sinking sand. If you ever loved me, then leave me alone and stay on your side of the dial and the stone. Cleared out the cash, I turned every forever to digital ash. But one missed connection is a knife in the dark, trying to relight a cold, dead spark. I don't wanna know if you're sorry or sad. I'm busy forgetting the best that we had. Don't reach through the static, don't break through the wall. I finally found balance, I'm scared I might fall. One hello from you is a landslide of pain, and I'm just now drying my heart from the rain. Don't call me when the moon hits the floor. Don't call me when you're walking past my door. Don't tell me you're lonely, don't tell me you're blue, because I'm still recovering from a version of you. Every vibration is a ghost in my hand, a message that's written in sinking sand. If you ever loved me, then leave me alone and stay on your side. was expensive. I paid for it, dear. So don't bring your hollow words back in my ear. Don't call me when the moon hits the floor. Don't call me when you're walking past my door. Don't tell me you owe me, don't tell me you're blue, because I'm still recovering from a version of you. Every vibration is a ghost in my hand, a message that's written in sinking sand. If you ever love me, then leave me alone and stay on your side of the dial. Ever stone, let's dream, stay die. Let your silence stay long. I'm finally learning to be without your song. Don't call, just don't. The house is full of noise that I can't hear, the ghost of every word you whispered in my ear. I'm walking through the rooms like a hollow mirror, trying to remember how the rhythm began. The bed is just a desert where the cold wind blows, and the space you left behind is the only thing that grows. I reach into the dark, but my hands come back empty, living in a drought while the ghosts have plenty. There's an echo in my chest, where your heart used to be, a hollow vibration from my head to my feet. It's the sound of the always that turned into never, the ringing of a bond that was supposed to last forever. I'm a canyon of silence, I'm a well running dry, with nothing but the shadow of a long goodbye. Can you hear the resonance? Can you feel the rest of the lonely, lonely echo living in my chest? I saw you fade a book on the coffee table edge, like a silent witness standing on a ledge. I started to call out, but the air wouldn't move, just a needle skipping in the worn out groove. The walls are painted white, but they're feeling gray since you took the color and you walked away. Now every single breath is a thumping reminder of the love I lost and the grief I can't get behind her. There's an echo in my chest, where your heart used to beat, a hollow vibration from my head to my feet. It's the sound of your words that turned into never, the ringing of a barn that was supposed to last forever. just keeps ringing. It just keeps hollow, a Latin beat for a heart to follow. The wax is dripping on the hardwood floor. Your shoes are waiting by the bedroom door. But I can feel the shift inside the air, a hollow weight that wasn't always there. You're breathing soft against the cotton sheet while I'm tasting the salt of a slow defeat. I'm memorizing the curve of your hand before it turns into sinking sand. I'm holding my breath to keep time from moving, but I'm already lost in the thing I'm losing. You'll be gone by morning, I can see the dawn, tracing the ghost of love that's withdrawn. The headlights will flicker, gravel will scream, and I'll be the shadow in a broken down dream. I'm clinging to midnight, I'm begging the light to stay on the other side of the night. But the stars are all fading, the curtains are drawn, and I know in my soul you'll be gone by morning. Haven't slept, I've just been counting sighs, watching the silver leave your closed up eyes. Your suitcase is packed with the us we were, and every memory is starting to blur. The kitchen is cold and the kettle is still. If the silence don't break me, the sunrise will. I'm memorizing the curve of your hand before it turns into sinking sand. I'm holding my breath to keep time from moving, but I'm already lost in the thing I'm losing. You'll be gone by morning, I can see the dawn, tracing the ghost of love that's withdrawn. The headlights will flicker, the gravel will scream, and I'll be the shadow in a broken down dream. I'm clinging to midnight, I'm begging the light to stay on the other side of the night. But the stars are all fading, the curtains are drawn, and I know in my soul you'll be gone by morning. You'll be gone by morning. Is it the keys or the heart that turns first? Is it the hunger? Is it the thirst? I'm watching the blue turn to a pale, sickly gray as you prepare to just walk away. You'll be gone by morning, I can see the dawn, tracing a ghost of a matches are scattered on the kitchen floor beside the ghost of the life we had before. I'm breathing in the haze of the fire gone out, watching the shadows of a lingering doubt. We were a forest fire, wild and bright, burning through the middle of a desperate night. But the embers turned to iron and the heat turned to gray, and I'm choking on the words that I didn't say. Now you're gone like smoke, you're gone like steam, dissolving in the middle of a fever dream. I reach out my hand, but there's nothing to hold, just the scent of the winter and the bite of the cold. You drifted through the cracks of the window pane, into the wind and the pouring rain. I'm standing in the kitchen with a hollow throat, watching the last of your ghost go up in smoke. Your sweater on the chair still smells like the flame, but every thread is starting to feel like shame. The air is so quiet, I can hear the walls bleed while I'm starving for the oxygen I know I don't need. You didn't leave a note, you didn't leave a trace, just a blur of a memory in an empty space. The hearth is cold and the chimney is choked in the ruins of a promise that we both provoke. Now you're gone like smoke, you're gone like steam, dissolving in the middle of a fever dream. I reach out my hand, but there's nothing to hold, just the scent of the winter and the bite of the cold. You drifted through the cracks of the window pane, into the wind and the pouring rain. I'm standing in the kitchen with a hollow throat, watching the last of your ghost go up in smoke. Disappearing act I didn't want to see, the slow evaporation of you and me, from a blinding light to a stinging haze, lost in the fog of these aimless days. Once we were solid, once we were stone. Now I'm just a shadow, breathing alone. Now you're gone like smoke, you're gone like steam, dissolving in the middle of a fever dream. I reach out my hand, but there's nothing to hold, just the scent of the winter and the bite of the cold. You drifted through the cracks of the window pane, into the wind and the pouring rain. I'm standing in the kitchen with a hollow throat, watching the last of your ghost go up in smoke. Sitting out in the morning, I look for you, but you aren't there. Gone like smoke, just a breath and nothing. The matches are scattered, the matches are scattered, the matches are scattered. matches on.
The dinner sitting cold upon the plate. We're staring at the clock, it's getting late. I used to hang on every word you spoke, but now the conversation's plumes of smoke. We're sitting in the same familiar room, but everything is heavy with the gloom. We didn't go out with a sudden scream, we just drifted from the center of the dream. No lightning strike, no thunder from above, just the slow and steady erosion of our love. We killed the spark and watched the fire die underneath the gray and hollow sky. It wasn't fire, it wasn't even rain, just the quiet numbing of the pain. We turned the heat down till the ice set in. Now we're strangers living in our skin. No one's to blame, but we both did the part that slowly, surely killed the spark. Your hand across the sheet, but pulled it back before we had to meet. The chemistry is gone, the beaker's dry, and neither of us wants to ask us why. We're going through the motions, playing roles with nothing left but shadows in our souls. We didn't go out with the sun and scream, we just drifted from the center of the dream. No lightning strike, no thunder from above, just the slow and steady erosion of our love. We killed the spark and watched the fire die underneath the gray and hollow sky. It wasn't fire, it wasn't even rain, just the quiet numbing of the pain. We turned the heat down till the ice set in. Now we're strangers living in our skin. No one is to blame, but we both did the part that slowly, surely killed the spark. Maybe we were careless with the flame, or maybe forever is a losing game. We blew it out with whispers and with sighs, and now there's no more light inside our eyes. We killed the spark and watched the fire die underneath the gray and hollow sky. It wasn't fire, it wasn't even rain, just the quiet numbing of the pain. We turned the heat down till the ice set in. Now we're strangers living in our skin. No one's to blame, but we both did the part that slowly, surely killed the spark. It's cold now, it's dark. We killed the spark. Yeah, we killed the spark. Just ash and bone. It's cold now, spark. The dinner's sitting colder
dinner. Dinner sitting cold, dinner sitting cold. The streetlights flicker like a dying heart, counting down the miles that keep us apart. I'm driving south on a road built for two, but every exit leads me further from you. The radio is humming a song we used to know, but I've got nowhere left for this love to go. I'm taking the turns that I know by heart, just to keep from falling completely apart. I'm dragging my feet, I'm chasing the moon, knowing the driveway is coming too soon. It's a long way home when you're going alone, to a house full of silence and a heart like a stone. I'm taking the back roads to swallow the pride and keep all the ghosts on the passenger side. I'm burning the gas just to buy some more time before I face the mountain I'm forced to climb. The engine is tired and the feeling is gone. It's a long way home when you're moving on. Past the diner where we had our first date, the neon is buzzing, it's already too late. I used to speed just to get to your door, but I don't have a reason to rush anymore. The gravel is crunching beneath every tire, like the cooling ashes of a wildfire. I'm taking the turns that I know by heart, just to keep from falling completely apart. I'm dragging my feet, I'm chasing the moon, knowing the driveway is coming too soon. It's a long way home when you're going alone, to a house full of silence and a heart like a skull. I'm taking the back roads to swallow the fight and keep all the ghosts on the passenger side. I'm burning the gas just to buy some more time before I face the mountain I'm forced to climb. The engine is tired and the feeling is gone. It's a long way home when you're moving on. Maybe if I drive until the pavement ends, I can find a place where the broken heart mends. But the rearview mirror is a cruel silver screen, showing me everything that we could have been. It's a long way home when you're going along, to a house full of silence and a heart like a stone. I'm taking the back roads to swallow the pride and keep all the ghosts or the passenger side. I'm burning the gas just to buy some more time before I face the mountain I was to climb. The engine is tired and the feeling is gone. It's a long way home when you're moving on. Just a few more miles, just a few more times, watching the bridge as it fiery girl on the table is covered in coffee and dust. The compass we followed is buried in salt and in rust. I'm standing at the crossroads where the pavement just ends, in a valley of silence where the shadow begins. I look for the landmarks, the oak tree, the light, but everything's altered in the dead of the night. You were the North Star, the steady, the true, and I'm just a drifter who's looking for you. I've lost my way, I've lost the trail back home, to the warmth of the fire and the life that we'd known. The forest is thick and the sky is a blur of all of the dreams and the people we were. I'm calling your name, but the wind only moans over the wreckage and the cold, jagged stones. The further I run, the more that I lag. I've lost my way, and I can't find the track. I remember the turn where the laughter ran out and the path became narrow and crowded with doubt. I should have turned left where the willow trees weep, but I wandered too far and the mountain's too steep. Now I'm retracing steps in the soft shifting sand, trying to feel for the ghost of your hand, but the landmarks are gone and the signs have been torn, leaving me stranded and feeling so worn. I've lost my way, I've lost the trail back home, to the warmth of the fire and the life that we'd known. The forest is thick and the sky is a blur of all of the dreams and the people we were. I'm calling your name, but the wind only moans over the wreckage and the cold, jagged stones. The further I run, the more that I lag. I've lost my way, I can't find the track. They say every road leads to somewhere at last, but I'm stuck in the loop of a ghost reading past, treading the water of the lake with no shore, searching for keys to a dead bolted door. I'm spinning in circles, I'm chasing the light, but I'm losing the battle with the oncoming night. I've lost my way, I've lost the trail back home, to the warmth of the fire and the life that we'd known. Your forest is thick and the sky is a blur of all of the dreams and the people we were. I'm calling your name, but the wind only mows over the wreckage and the cold, jagged stones. The further I run, the more that I lag. I've lost my way, I can't find a track. I stand in the woods, the stars have gone blind, and the home that we had is a dream in my mind. Lost my way, I've lost my way back to you. used to sit, and the puzzle we started, the colors in grit. There's a hole in the center, a shape in the blue, a jagged reminder of the absence of you. I've searched under cushions and swept every floor, but the part that completes it went out of the door. Now the picture is broken, the landscape is torn, in the quietest house where a memory is born. You're the missing piece that I can't seem to find in the drawers of my heart or the back of my mind. The edges are sharp and the pattern is wrong, and I'm humming the ghost of a half-finished song. I can try to fill in all the spaces with gray, but the hollow inside won't ever go away. I'm a portrait of ruins, a soul on the lease, searching the dark for my missing piece. I saw a reflection in a window downtown, and I look like a building that's being torn down. There's a gap in my laughter, a notch in my stride, like a gear that is slipping on something inside. I'm holding the box, but the cover is blurred, and forever is just a ridiculous word when the frame is all set and the borders are straight, but the heart of the image is left up to fade. You're the missing piece that I can't seem to find in the drawers of my heart or the back of my mind. The edges are sharp and the pattern is wrong, and I'm humming the ghost of a half-finished song. I can try to fill in all the spaces with gray, but the hollow inside won't ever go away. I'm a portrait of ruins, a soul on the lease, searching the dark for my missing piece. It's not just a person, it's not just a face, it's the structural weight of an empty space. Without it I'm meaning, without it I'm thin, just a shell of a man where the cold air gets in. And I'm looking, but the box is empty. You're the missing piece that I can't seem to find in the drawers of my heart or the back of my mind. The edges are sharp and the pattern is wrong, and I'm humming the ghost of a half-finished song. I can try to fill in all the spaces with gray, but the hollow inside won't ever go away. I'm a portrait of ruins, a soul on the lease, searching the dark for my missing piece. One little gap, one hollow sound. The part that I need is nowhere around. Missing, still missing. standing in the garden where the lilies used to grow, but the ground is hard and frozen underneath the winter snow. I carried every promise like a diamond in my palm before the sky turned heavy and the air went deathly calm. Now I'm staring at the hollow where your laughter used to be, and the weight of all the silence is a mountain over me. I tried to keep the fire, I tried to keep the light, but I'm turning into marble in the middle of the night. I've got a soul stone heavy and cold, carrying the weight of a story untold. It doesn't beat, it doesn't bleed. It's the only part of you that I didn't need. I'm a statue of the person that I was when you were here, petrified by sorrow and the salt of every tear. It's a jagged kind of burden, a monument to us, a soul stone turning slowly into dust. Slowly into dust. They say that hearts are flexible, they say that they can mend, but they haven't seen the fracture at the center of the end. I'm sinking in the hallway, I'm rooted to the floor, an ornament of grief behind a double-bolted door. Every memory is a chisel, every absence is a blow, carving out the features of the man I used to know. You can't break what is hard and you can't hurt what is flint, but I trade this iron armor for a single human hint. I've got a soul stone heavy and cold, carrying the weight of a story untold. It doesn't beat, it doesn't bleed. It's the only part of you that I didn't need. I'm a statue of the person that I was when you were here, petrified by sorrow and the salt of every tear. It's a jagged kind of burden, a monument to us, a soul stone turning slowly into dust. If I could break the shell, I'd find the living spirit that is trapped inside this hell. But the pressure is too constant and the gravity's too real. I've forgotten how to move, and I've forgotten how to feel.